Cooking time with Jackie. I was in the mood to make a stew this morning, so let's do that and then continue our day. So the food is now cooking. I took a shower, feel refreshed. Obviously not enough. So the plan for today is pretty much setting up my environment, pretty much my desk, for my other sculpture art project. I can't talk today. It feels like I totally forgot how to vlog. So, okay, what I'm trying to say is today's plan is to set up my space so that I can start recording the next session of Your Drawing into a Sculpture. And I have two really cute drawings that you guys did that just seem to go together, so I figured I would put them in the same video. So let's prep my desk. Here's my desk. So I have a couple of colors here. One of the drawings that I chose was very obviously red and black were the two main colors. And then the other one is a drawing I really like, but there were no colors on it whatsoever. Now, I chose these colors because I'll give you a little hint, it is a snail. But that snail is very interesting, so I chose these colors as the main color, and then I was thinking the clothing part for the snail would be blue. But I'm not sure if I wanted to do the clothing part blue or the clothing part brown. I haven't decided yet, so that's what's going on here. So this one's for the snail, and the other one is for the other creature. The only thing I can tell you is that these two creatures that I chose, hang on, let me bring you guys on the other side. The only thing I can tell you about these two creatures is that they are fancy. So the people who drew them in such a way that they're kind of classy fancy. So there's like monocles and glasses and hats and mustaches. So I thought that was super cute. This week I'm working on turning people's drawings into art for my first video. And then the second video of the week, which is going to come out on Friday, is a collaboration with Casey. And if you guys don't know Casey Golden, she's an amazing artist, but she also does some really fun things on her channel. So I'll leave all her information on the collab day. With that said, I do have an announcement. I'm a little nervous to say it because it's going to be my first time doing anything of that sort. My Patreon is now live. So for those of you who don't know, Patreon is a website where if you feel like you want to and can permit yourself, you can support the creators that you like more directly, financially, monthly. So at the price of like a cup of coffee per month or a couple of coffees a month, you can definitely support your favorite creators and tell them, you know what, hey, I want you to take this project to the next level. So Patreon for me is going to be a way for me to be able to afford an editor. So I want to hire someone to do the editing of my videos because I want to take Nerdy Crafter to the next level. And I think I'm already starting with my editor this week. So she's getting the first video today and she's going to be editing it and hopefully giving it back to me this week. So it is her first time working on it, and so we'll see how she likes it and if she's able to capture the essence of my odd but I guess like Jazza, obnoxious but consistent kind of humor. So yeah, the Patreon would go into paying for the editor, but it would also pay for getting my channel and my actual material up to date. We all know that virtual reality and augmented reality are inevitable on YouTube. I do not have at all any kind of means or space or whatnot to be able to work on augmented reality. So I think it's something that if you guys are genuinely interested in, it could be something that I could be adding, of course. So I want to be very clear. You do not need to be a patron if you can't permit yourself to do that. Please, if you're watching my videos, commenting and liking, if you're just there as a supporter that you've always been, you don't need to be a patron. A patron is just, it's an extra. So it is something that I would put directly into my channel to make it better. And I'm doing this for both of us because it would be fun for me to experiment new things and have fun with new things. And I think for you, it would be different. So you don't have to always just watch my hands working so closely on clay and sculptures. So I think the more variety, the more fun a channel is. I have a few different tiers of rewards. So as you contribute, you get different kinds of rewards. The minimum one that I have is $1 a month, which you would have access to all my posts, work in progress, feeds and all that. So that already unlocks it for you. And then the next one is about $5, which would be exclusive live streams only with the people who've contributed that much per month and up. So it's going to be like a little intimate group of people that would just hang out and we could talk. And I think there's even a live stream site which would have all of us being able to chat at the same time. So I think that's really cool. And I have a Discord reward and a few other ones. Now, don't get me wrong here. So the minimum reward I have is the $1 one, which is super helpful. So like I said, any amount is super helpful. And then the maximum reward, because they always suggest that it's good to have a maximum reward. And that one is, it's a big one. And it's only open to one person a month. So if you want that reward, what it allows you, gives you the right to do, is request one custom handmade sculpture by me. So I would create a sculpture for you of your choosing. Please, no humans, no humanoid, nothing human-like, and a maximum of 4 limbs, because I don't want to create like hundreds of limbs. It has to be reasonable, of course. And what would happen is that I would create your sculpture, record it, make it as an actual dedicated video that week, give you a shout out, and show you how I made it. And I would pack it and ship it to you. So you wouldn't have to pay the extra for the shipping. That would be all in the actual reward. So yeah, that's the biggest reward I have. And it's only open to one person a month. Because, as I said, I can't do multiple sculptures a month. So if the editing thing works, maybe I'll open it to 2 people, but it will be only exclusive to 1 person. So check out the rewards, see if it's anything that you feel is worthwhile your contribution. If not, like I said, your support as a person means a lot to me, and as a subscriber, watching, commenting already means a lot to me. The Patreon really would help make my channel just that much more interesting, I think, so that it's not boring. And I know you guys are gonna be like, it's not boring, Jackie. I know, I love you. You guys are always so amazing. And I can't thank you enough for being for me through great times and through difficult times, because you are the reason I'm also partly addicted to making YouTube videos, because I never thought that I would be able to get where I am. And it's because of you that I want to go even further with this. So I got to a certain point, but like, nah, it's a hobby. And now I'm like, I want this to be more. I want this to be more. And that's why the Patreon is open. I want this so badly. Really badly. And I just have so many great things planned for the future. And I can't imagine it without a better group of people than you guys. I'm really blessed. I'm really, really blessed to have such a positive and amazing community like you, to just make something go from a hobby to more. How amazing is that? So yeah, that's what I wanted to announce. The Patreon is live. I'll leave a link for that in the description box, as well as in the iCard section, if you feel like it's something that you could permit yourself to do with no pressure, 0. I love you either way. It's there. By the way, did you guys see that Jazza is getting into polymer clay now? So Draw with Jazza into polymer clay. How cool is that? So he's going to be another clay sculptor. He said that he may or may not have bought a lot of clay. I hope he got Sculpey because, oh man, Fimo was the worst. I was seeing him knead those pieces in his video. I'm like, oh man, that looks so painful. It must have taken so long for him to get these pieces soft. So hopefully he got Sculpey, because that would be so much fun to see what he makes. He is so talented. So I find that people who can draw really well tend to sculpt very well. But people who sculpt well draw not necessarily well. So I'm a pretty mediocre artist, but I'm also a mediocre sculptor. You know what? Maybe they're the same. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate, even if you just take a look at the Patreon. As I said, I'll leave it down below in the iCard section. Just you taking a look at it already means a lot to me. So thank you so much. Love you guys. Mwah.